Right, so we'll call the meeting to order
Okay.
at 3:37.
You okay?
I'm choking on a mint.
Do you need some?
Yeah, I have
more
no water, but it's a mint.
Oh.
It's getting me. So we have our minutes from the October meeting. If people could just take a look at them, we will see if there's need to be any corrections.
Is there gonna be, do we have a quorum now?
We do.
Oh, we do?
5,
Okay.
yep. So it's official. All right, looks good to me.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to make a motion to approve the minutes?
Make motion to approve?
And a second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright. Okey dokey. So, oh yeah, we just started to talk about the Veterans Day observance. Sounds, from what I heard, that it went really well, very
Yes, it
nicely
did.
done.
Yes, it did.
So thank you all for being a part of it and helping with the organizing.
I think you took pictures, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Isabel took pictures,
Oh,
so we'll have
I'm
them
gonna
for
send
next
it
year.
forward to you. What do you have to do with the wreath is on the floor and the
I
stand?
noticed that, yeah. I
The
think
wind
probably
is
we'll
really
just
big.
pick everything up and remove it.
We will? We do
I
that?
will.
We do that? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you weren't sure.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't remember if they leave it up for a couple of days or
I
what they
think
do.
maybe they try to, but
It's so
since it's
windy,
been
it
so
blew
windy, I
everything
think
around.
it's
Yeah.
just not,
Yeah.
it doesn't look
Oh, we
good
should
now.
save the stand for next
Yeah,
year.
we can save the stand.
Go in my basement.
What?
It'll go in
I
Nancy's
got a
basement.
poor thing being done in my basement. Everything down there is covered in humongous industrial bags because
Keep it.
it's half dirt, half cement, rock
Oh,
walls.
yeah.
And the original furnace from 1905 that was coal-fired, it's like, part of the foundation upstairs.
It
It's
can
like,
be
oh,
removed.
God. Yeah,
All right, well,
be a
so
great
we'll,
place to have a Halloween
yeah,
party.
we'll clean that up, I think, on our way out. from
Good,
the
okay.
meeting. So,
You weren't there yesterday.
No, I couldn't make it to, yeah, I know, last minute I couldn't make it. That's done.
It was kind of disappointing. The one thing is that there weren't any veterans.
oh, okay.
They asked for, World War II, they asked for Korea, they asked for all the different, what did they have, maybe 4 people? That raised their
From
hands?
Vietnam.
Yeah, one from Vietnam, or 2 from Vietnam, I forget. I think there were 2.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
We did not have as many people as we did last year. I think people thought it was gonna be raining, and they,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah, sometimes the weather trickles.
and I could hear Terry Gaffney going, the veterans didn't stop fighting because of the weather.
Yeah, right?
He always said that.
Yeah, get
Oh.
out there.
Yes, yeah.
They had to
Well,
fight.
last year was a Sunday, right?
Oh,
Or
was it
Saturday?
there a Saturday or
I think it
Sunday?
was a
So I
weekend,
think,
yeah.
It was a weekend,
I
which,
think
because
that
I know,
helps.
because I went, why didn't I?
yeah, that helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
great. So Jim is not able to get here,
so no update.
so no update on this cemetery committee, but I do have an update that he and Rob put together kind of a detailed spreadsheet of all of the cemeteries in town and
Nice.
then what's being done for each one and how much we're spending. Just when I was being reviewed for my position on monuments and ceremonies, just because it comes up every 2 years.
You've been on it for 2 years already?
I've been on it for like 10 years.
No, but I mean as chair.
I think it has been.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
craziness.
so scary.
It is. It's very scary how time flies. That was a question that was asked, how many cemeteries are there? And, because as you all know, we pretty much spend every last cent possible just on
Sure.
the upkeep of it. So John Zgrodsky wanted to know a little more in depth. So we have that prepared and we're gonna be sending that to him.
So that was your question. But yes, he asked me what my which event I liked working on the best.
Oh, okay.
That was an interesting question.
Yeah.
And he happened to like the same one I liked. I said 911. I said it's, because we lived through it.
Yeah.
And,
Very-
I lost a lot of people that I worked with, and it's, something that's in here.
Yeah, I feel like the process was a really good one this year. They really asked some good questions and it's good to be thoughtful about what we're doing and
Yeah, his speech
why
was
we're doing
excellent, he
it.
did a good speech.
Excellent.
And Channel 79 has already sent out a video.
Oh, he
of it.
sent out a link,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they sent the link out so you could watch it.
Oh,
Oh, it
okay.
seems like he cut some stuff off.
I
After
didn't get to
Steve-
watch all of them, but I saw it.
Steve spoke, and then it was supposed to be me, and then it was, I forget the person who was next to me, and two people next to me and me cut. I don't know if they just, that's on the video person, you know,
Whoops.
so,
Oh, boy.
not that I care, I didn't.
Your
Yeah.
moment. Your moment. You had done your hair and everything, right?
Yeah, I didn't, so I was fine about that.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you again for all of that hard work. Appreciate it. Okay.
Oh, you know what,
Yes.
we were gonna ask her, how much was the wreath last year from Springdale, do you remember?
Don't remember.
Because for the flowers and the wreath, they charged us 122.
Okay.
I mean, it was a beautiful wreath, but I don't know if that was any less money than
I
what
don't.
we paid
I don't
at
know. We can
Springdale.
ask
Find out.
Yeah.
upstairs. Yeah. Okay. So Susan, how's it going with the
Yes, well,
street sign program?
yeah, I felt like, Veterans Day, I tried so hard. But, so we'll do,
We have someone. a
yeah,
person-
we'll do that person for Memorial Day. I was thinking we could almost do two for Memorial, like, couldn't we, like
I
that
don't see
Sunday
why not.
back to back, kind of
Sure.
like, right?
Sure.
So, I will make copies for next month and get moving on that.
So you have two
The
candidates?
signs, the signs, yeah, we have a couple, and then we have even someone for Veterans Day next year. Like, we have 3, 2, I think it's, 4 people lined up.
Oh, perfect.
So we could do 2 and 2 and just to, you know.
Catch up,
things
yeah.
up. I know, I contacted the signs, they were like, well, and the person had wanted like a lot of names. And he's like, I don't know if that would fit, and then we were hemming, and then
A lot of
I
names?
just thought, well, because it's like 3 individuals were veterans.
Oh, they don't get their own sign, they're all on one sign.
Well, that's what they had kind of requested.
Well, because they're a family.
It's
Oh,
a
it's a
family.
family.
It's a
Oh.
family. But then
You
I
can't
wanted
put
to
them-
check with them is, if this is what it wants, you know, I don't want to go ahead and order it and then they'll
Sure,
be like, oh,
that makes sense.
it should have been just our last name then instead of, or, you know,
Or
like,
the family, huh?
family, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought I will write to them and reach out and just ask them, like, it's allowed so many characters,
Perfect.
what would
Okay.
you like, you know?
Okay.
And, I'll make copies of the other 3, so then we can decide who wants, you know, who we should do for Memorial Day, and then we'll do 2 next year.
That sounds perfect.
That gives us enough leeway to
Yep. Then you don't
get in
have
touch
to
with all
rush.
these people, yeah.
Yes.
I felt so rushed the last time, you know, like, it was just
Well,
like,
with the
it went,
Well, it was your
communication-
first term,
with the
your first time doing
communication
it too,
time.
so.
yes, yeah,
The communication was a little tricky. It sounded like.
yes, yeah. So,
Okay. Terrific.
okay.
And then the display case looks great.
It does,
It looks really.
Karen Pollitt was there, and she wanted to know if we could start sending out stuff for wreaths across America in November,
Sure.
so that, and put a little thing at the bottom, you know, if you wanna make a donation and buy a wreath, yada yada. So I'll put something together and I'll send it to you and see what
Yeah.
you wanna do.
Let's do it.
She didn't wanna change it, she just wanted us to talk about it. It's still gonna be in December.
Tried
Right.
to invite her to come to the meeting, she said, I'm so tired of it.
I know, she told me.
She has no desire.
So she's gonna be, yeah, she's gonna put them in the second Saturday in December is when she's setting them up.
Yes.
And then the Good Wives people are in there for November from 10:10 to 11:10, so it's kind of like 2 weeks that it's gonna be empty. And also the Girl Scouts are doing it in January.
Oh, how nice.
They signed up, I don't have my updated night, no, oh, I do have one, okay. The Girl Scouts, Karen Dunn, she told me that it's artwork from brownies.
Oh, fun.
So she's gonna put that in there, and she asked how long she could have it, and I said, well, you get it for the whole month of January, so she's
Sure.
gonna come in, I think the 2nd, and put them in. And I told her, we don't have anybody for February right now, so if she wants to split it into 2 groups of brownies, she can have one group in January, one group in February.
Yeah.
So I haven't finalized that with her, but I'll talk to her again and see what she wants to do.
Love it. That sounds really good.
That's it.
Is she a brownie leader?
Oh, I don't know, Karen Dunn, I have no idea who she is. She's at, oh no, she must be something to do with
She's a,
Town Hall.
Karen
Yeah,
Dunn
I
is
was-
the
It's Kay Dunn
secretary.
at Darien,
Yeah,
Connecticut.gov.
she's one of the.
Yeah.
Oh, she's with Linda O'Leary,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
good,
Right
okay.
next to each
I've
other.
always worked with Linda, so I don't really know her. But yeah, so she's not, I don't think, a thing. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that'd be nice to see some cute artwork.
Yes, yeah. It'll be a variety, a nice
Like-
little, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, and you know,
And
because
it'll encourage the kids will have to bring their parents to
Yes, yeah.
come to the town hall. Yeah.
we should make some kind of a sign for that thing, mentioning us that this is ours.
Yes.
A sign up there, brought to you by Monuments and Ceremonies.
Yeah. And
Oh, yes,
to-
because that's good
to-
PR. You-
That's exactly right.
To
Yeah.
display something.
I
No, I'm
should keep
just,
my mouth shut.
yeah. And then we could say to display, do you have something you'd like to display here? You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then the link or whatever to
Yeah.
the form.
we could do that and tell them to contact us. But I think it's I think she had a good idea to see if people want to buy a wreath. So I'll work on getting that out in the next week and I'll send it to you. And you
Yeah, and we could even
Fluff it up.
maybe send it, put it out 2 times or something, just to,
True.
because there's not a lot
Yeah,
of time
because I don't
left
think,
to buy them.
she's putting it in the second Saturday of December.
So this is for
Which would be,
wreaths across America,
right,
and it's possible to purchase a wreath.
that would be
It would be-
December 9th they're going in.
Into the display case. She's
Yeah,
giving information.
that's the second Tuesday, so I'll reconfirm that.
Okay. Because we want to
Because if
hopefully
we, what's
encourage
today's-
people to purchase wreaths
Yeah,
even up before that, and
Right.
you would just go on Wreaths Across America, and you can select for Spring Grove Cemetery in Darien to purchase the
okay,
wreath.
so if we send one out in the next week and then we can send another one out around December 1st,
Yes.
is that too late?
No, I think that works, and
Okay.
I think, I thought I had put it in my
Who
calendar.
provides the wreaths?
So any person, any individual can purchase a wreath. So you're not actually like purchasing a wreath that you get to put on your door. You're giving them money
Oh,
with
I
which
see.
they
Okay.
provide 1 wreath or 2 wreaths or whatever, and then however many wreaths get purchased by the public for the Darien Cemetery, say it's, I think 2,000 is what we're hoping to get, say it's, 2010, this Wreaths Across America company drives a big truck from Maine, which is where they make all the wreaths, and they'll drop off 2010 wreaths at Spring Grove Cemetery, and then
They come from Maine, huh?
yeah, and then there's opportunity to volunteer to come out and help lay the wreaths. We try to put 1 wreath on each of the veterans' stones in the cemetery.
What day are they?
That's a really good question.
I was just,
I
because I
think
was trying to figure out, is it a Saturday or Sunday? I couldn't figure out.
it might
I
be
know
the
it's usually-
14th, but
That's what
let's
I was
see.
thinking, probably the 12/14, that Saturday?
Yes, I think that might be it, but we will verify
12/14? Oh, that's Saturday, right, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I just said the 9th, did I get that wrong? The second Saturday is, yeah, that's
Is that when I probably put
December 14th. The 7th and the 14th are the 2 early Saturdays in December.
that. Right, and I believe it's usually the second one.
So then that would be December 14th.
December 14th.
By the way, didn't we invite the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts to Veterans Day?
We
But they
might
were in
have,
school.
but they were at school.
Oh, that's right, we
That-
talked
so
about
that's
that,
the
yes.
other- that's
Because
the-
we wondered where they were, why there was nobody there from the Scouts.
Mhm.
Because they're
That's why.
at school.
Mm.
It's funny, Stanford was off.
Yep, it all
Because
depends
it
on the.
depends on the town, so, I wonder though if we could, well, next year, if it falls on a school day, is maybe get them, if you give them enough notice and they could get out of school.
And I'm sure they'd love that.
It's a Tuesday.
We, this year, we
Veterans
asked a
Day, it's a
few,
Tuesday, yeah.
Jim DeMark asked his 2 grandsons, and I asked my son about the possibility of, would you consider getting out of school and coming to the ceremony, and they thought it would be a little too complicated to try to get out of class and come here and everything, so, I don't know.
It is, I wonder if like,
I know that
somehow, you know
each
how
of the schools though does have, it's not like they're not recognizing Veterans Day in any way, because all of the elementary schools have
oh,
programs.
yes, yes.
And the middle school has a really nice program.
Yes,
And I know the high school also does a program, so I
so
don't,
maybe they think,
I don't-
well, they're doing that, so.
I think they kind of feel like they are recognizing the day.
Mhm.
But if they weren't in school, and I would definitely say, we gotta get them.
Yes, yes.
get them over there. And we did have a number of young people last year when it
Yes,
was
yeah,
on the
there
weekend.
were.
But- So yes, it looks like it's December 14th at noon is the
Okay.
wreath placement. But there'll be more information, I guess, to
Yes.
follow about that.
Okay.
So yeah, if we could get that PR piece, and there's a link, there's a website, so maybe we could even put the link into the PR piece for how to order them. That would be super.
Okay,
And then, yeah, if we can just, the royal if we could put together a list of
I already
meetings.
did put it together.
Okay.
I actually started it about a month and a half ago.
Oh, nice.
And I just want to send it to you to make sure I've got everything right, because
Okay,
I don't
cool.
want the same mistakes as last year.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
But
we'll
I
just
do
wanna
have
look
them
at
set
it.
up and, to go tomorrow?
Yeah,
Is that how you say
I
your
think
name?
so.
Tomorrow?
Tamara or Tamara, yeah.
Okay, I have her email, so I will send that to her as soon as I send it to you and you say, go for it.
That sounds excellent, thank you. So that'll be our schedule for next year and the location,
Oh, okay.
room location. Okay, and then, as far as new business, we've got the 250th, I think we did talk about this last year. There's no action to be taken at the moment, but the 250th anniversary of the United States is coming up, July of 2026, so they're starting to have a few, planning meetings. There's one on November 20th at the Mather Homestead that someone that Terry Wood made contact with, a young Darien woman, is going to go to that for us and get the information.
Are we going to be doing something for that?
Well, that is to be determined.
I think it,
Yeah, probably we
250th
will.
anniversary, it
We'll
should
be doing
should be a good
something.
one.
So
Yeah.
we have the, we'll have the Declaration Day ceremony, but I would imagine we'll amp it up in some way to, because it's the 250th. And Rob Hulick is putting together our budget, which goes through June 30th of 2026. So we were going to put some amount of money, I'm not sure what we'll put in there yet, request that, because leading up to it, we'll probably need some funds for that. So.
Does Rob Hewlett actually exist, or is he an
He
AI?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
because
met him. I
We've
haven't met
never
him.
seen him.
We've seen him.
Yeah.
We zoomed and stuff recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember him at all.
He's a real person.
He's the person behind the curtain.
What?
In the Wizard of Oz, he's
He's
behind
behind the curtain. Yeah. And then the other bit of new business, which is just for your information, I received an email. There's a person named Jerry, or was a person named Jerry Mulligan, who was a resident of Darien, who was a very famous saxophone player, apparently. And there's a Jerry Mulligan studio here in town, I guess, where people can go and take lessons, and they also donate money to underserved communities as far as helping them get instruments and things like that. So it's coming up on I think it's the 100th anniversary of his birth. So there's some talk about, trying to put something together, perhaps a statue or something like that. But that's not been said that Monuments and Ceremonies has to pay for it or anything. We're just with
So
that.
Jerry Mulligan is deceased.
He is deceased.
Okay.
He died in 1996. I had to look it up to be sure, because as part of our rules, we don't create monuments for people that are still living until it can't be dedicated until a year and a day after they're
Oh, a
They've
year and a
passed
day.
away, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that just so you all know that that's something I've been talking. I just have exchanged 2 emails with the person who's looking into it. So the historical or the Museum of Darien, perhaps the Arts Center. There's a number of different interested parties. So we'll figure something out. So that would be kind of neat.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
that
Yeah,
sounds-
that sounds really cool.
I looked him up. He sounds like he was amazing.
Yeah.
Like with
I love
every
that.
every name of every famous jazz musician, he
He
was there playing
Yeah.
with them.
Right
So
beside them
Oh,
at
Yeah.
some point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
it's
That
really
is
neat.
cool.
And that's a fun kind of, I don't know, history of the town.
Yeah, I had
Yes,
never ever even known.
That's
So
really neat.
it's really neat.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Woodhall, Terry Woodhall, something, she wrote a book about this, the history of this country, about our country? What was that guy, what was her name? It was a kid's book, I think I read it in 7th grade.
Oh,
And they specifically mentioned that monument that's up on the intersection of it's been a long day. Going down to the beach, it's, it's got that big monument that
oh,
sits
okay.
there.
Yeah.
That one, Caddy Woodhall, I think was her name, Caddy Woodhall. Or Wood something, Caddy Woodhouse.
Okay.
And she wrote that, and I don't even remember the name of the book, but I do remember reading it. It was interesting,
Neat.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got some good history. All right, so that's all I have for new business. Does anyone else have any new business?
Are we going to go out for a drink after work, after the meeting in December?
Yes,
That
I
we
think
planned
that's
last
a
year and it
good.
never came to
I think
fruition?
that's a great idea. So our meeting in December, we can have a little get together. It is.
The
December
December
9th?
meeting is, jeez.
Is it December? Oh, no, wait, I'm a whole year, yeah, no, I'm a whole year ahead.
10.
10.
Why is mine coming up with 2017? My phone's having a bad day today too. Okay, here we go, 2/20, 2/2, let's see.
Well,
December 9th is, no, 10th is our next meeting.
okay. It's possible that I'll be on reserve duty, but if I'm not, I will definitely be there.
Cool.
So yeah, let's plan for it.
Sure.
I'm having cataract surgery, so I probably won't be able to drink, but I'll be able to enjoy my friends.
Okay.
I'm so excited to be able to see.
You
Yeah.
had a cataract surgery.
I have a young person's cataract is what the woman
I was
said, and I
gonna
was like,
say.
I'm 55, and she's like, no, staring that's wrong for cataract, so
Yeah,
but I'm
'cause
getting
I
it.
haven't had them yet.
I'm getting the surgery the 19th and the 3rd. Those are my days.
December.
We'll do the
19th of November and the 3rd of December. I'm doing this.
Oh, they're gonna do one into the.
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
think
do
that
one
I
at
would
a
just be
time.
walking around with 2 patches and I wouldn't be able to see.
You're not
So
gonna
they-
drive,
No.
no.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be driving, but I do.
Isabel, should I be driving?
I mean, seriously, my friends were like, are you sure you're a digger? I was like, well, I have to get where I'm going, so I don't have to just take it forward
Yeah.
Yeah.
and drive in the day. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I don't drive at night too much,
no.
unless
But-
I know where I'm going.
I'm gonna be on all these antibiotics and stuff, so I'll come play.
Okay, that
And
would be
drink the
terrific.
soda.
Soda.
Sparkling
That works.
water.
I mean, it does, exactly. You can still be married and have a little sparkling.
Yes, you
water.
can.
Yeah.
You can just eggnog.
I'll have some
Eggnog
eggnog.
not polluted with
No.
booze.
That's
No booze in your eggnog.
Not polluted.
All right. Well, does anyone have a motion to adjourn? I think we've covered everything.
Motion to adjourn.
Adjourn it.
I'll second.
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 And all in favor? Aye.
Yeah, but what's